Honestly, guys, this one is just so sweet. It's sweeter than my first pro win. It's sweeter than the 3 wins in a row. It's even sweeter than my Olympia debut.
Do you have a sock? You might just go to the sock, man.
Yeah, I'll go to the
Yeah,
sock.
just go to the sock. I don't want to get your trunks all fucked up.
Go to the sock, babe. Go.
Get your sock, bro.
I need the sock, babe. The front with the sock.
Maybe. Tell him what's happening.
Guys, I'm going to just say, I got the realest coach in the game. He could totally botch the peak, but the fact that he's doing this for me, honestly, means more than nailing the peak. But
You better.
essentially, guys, I made the mistake of not purchasing Pro 10, just thinking, you know what, I'm going to have the show do it. They did it last year. It was fine. I'll be good. Well, I won't say any names or anything out of respect, but let's just say the tan they gave me was wet, streaky, sticky, all the things. There was no fans to dry. The guy told me that, you know what, you're good, put your clothes on. I told him, nope, I'm still wet, I can see it. He's like, no, you're good. So I said, okay. Put my stuff on, clothes were sticking to me. By the time I got back to the B&B, tan is completely cooked. As you can see my back, a lot of the tan is just off, gone, rubbed off. Lines everywhere. The legs are probably the worst because I had shorts on and trunks.
No fans or nothing to dry off in there. No socks.
Yep, and my tan appointment was like 8:30 p.m.
And of course, I didn't go to this stupid tan because I was like, Andy's going to take care of business. I'm going to just chill at home, eat some mac and cheese. Kick it. Have a great time, just chill, wait for him to come home, and then he starts texting me, freaking out. Dude, the tan is spilling all over the place. Well, guess what the physique spilled to?
I already know Prob's thinking, oh, this fool, this head case stressing about his tan. He's probably being all dramatic.
No, I told him before the show, buy Pro 10. I didn't even say to get tan by Pro 10 or by me. I said, buy Pro 10 just in case. That's all I told him. Just in case, worst case scenario, something happens, guess what? We'll at least be able to fix it. But nobody listens to the coach until it's time for this.
Until after the show. Until the coach says, I told you.
And we do got to give a shout out to Nick Coe.
Yep, shout out to my boy Nick Coe.
He gave us this tan because we didn't have shit on hand, of course, because, like we said, Andy didn't buy no fucking tan. Shout out to Alyssa not from Pro 10 anymore, but who used to work there. She was on FaceTime with us, helping us out. And I got my gloves on. I'm about to go gardening after this.
Yeah, gardening gloves.
We've got some digging to do.
And we got our Pro 10 and our Tupperware that I ate my cream of rice out of earlier. And I'm using Tiana's sock on my, my thingy.
And a hair tie.
And, my bare ass is out in front of Prabh as if, that's not really that big of a deal because bro's seen my ass and 5 million check-ins. But essentially, he is down there.
He is down there.
And he is blending the ass cheeks.
It looks pretty good though.
Is it actually looking good? Like it's like blending, like it's
better than what you had on.
right.
Like darker and.
Oh, I'm about to go coats on this.
Yeah.
I just had to make sure it's blended so there's no blotchiness to it.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, guys, this is the intro to the show day video. Oklahoma Pro.
Can I get your phone?
to the flame. Each heartbeat echoes every name. Courage shatters every chain. Heroes rise while we remain. Rise, rise from shadows deep, where dreams and trust together lead. The crowd unites, the world can see. Through us, their power comes to be.
place in our IFBB Pro Classic Physique Division. Competitor number 2, Brady Barnes. Presenting our awards tonight. IFBB Classic Physique Pro JT Pelkey and our IFBB and NPC District Chairman Eileen Calabrese. 4th place goes to Nicholas Coey. the check for $500 goes to Luis Roberto Valenzuela Ramos. Second place award and the check for $1,000 goes to Tom Stanley. The winner of our 2026 IFBB Oklahoma Pro Classic Physique,
you know about rolling down
with the check for $2,000 and points towards Olympia qualification, goes to Andy Paredes.
What you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put it in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean. She say that I'm cool. I'm like, yeah, that's true. I believe in G-O-D, don't believe in T-H-O-T. She keep playing me dumb, I'm a player for fun. Y'all don't really know my mental, let me give you the picture like stencil. Falling out in a drought, no flow rain was I'm pouring down. See that pain was all around, see my mode was kinda lounge. Didn't know which way to turn, flow was cool but I still felt burned. Energy up, you can feel my surge, I'ma kill everything like this purge. Let's just get this straight for a second. I'ma work, even if I don't get paid for progression. I'ma get it. Everything that I do is electric. I'ma keep it in motion, keep it moving like kinetic.
Let's hear it for your top 5 IFBB Pro Classic Physique.
Have you walking on a plane? Both hands together, God, let me pray. I been going right around, call that relay.
Gentlemen, from double bicep.
In the pool, can't you come on? When a piece of this, a piece of mine, my piece of sign. Can you please read between the lines? My rhymes inclined to break your spine. They say that I'm
and your favorite classic pose.
Please do not waste my time. What you know about rolling down in the deep when your brain.
One more time for our open top 5. Congratulations, gentlemen.
I feel like an astronaut.
All right, guys, come on up. We'll get Andy in front and center.
Down in the deep when your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put it in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an
Yeah, I want to acknowledge this is the second year in a row that Andy has won this show, and the second it's been a duel with Tom and Andy for first.
Hey, Tulsa, who's having a good time? Congratulations, Andy. Man, that was a second repeat of last year. Tell me how it feels today, the friendship that you've developed with Tom, because you guys met here on stage last year, right? And so you guys have developed a relationship because of Oklahoma. Tell me about that.
Yeah, so I've done 3 shows with Tom, met him last year, and it's been first, second. And it just so happens his last name is very close to mine, so when we're backstage in line, lining up to pump up to get glazed, he's my wingman the whole time we're here. And I think that's just a testament to what bodybuilding and competing is all about. You know, making these friendships and, you know, developing relationships. And, you know, you're going to travel the world and you're going to compete at so many different shows. Like, don't be that guy backstage with his hood on, you know, like, introduce yourself, make new friends, enjoy the experience. You know, bodybuilding and competing is meant to be fun. You know, I feel like too many guys put pressure on themselves and they want to win every show. And if they get second, it's a failure. But it's like, if you're able to take a step back and realize how blessed you are to be able to get on stage and compete and do something you love for fun, It's all about perspective.
I couldn't have said it better, Andy. I couldn't have said it better. Hey, guys, you should know this. We've had 7 different countries. Of course, United States. Andy's from Sacramento, correct? Fresno. I'm sorry. We got Brazil, Canada, Spain, Italy, Australia, Mexico. Because of you guys, we're able to bring international talent to Tulsa, Oklahoma. Give yourselves a round of applause. Give you another round of applause, Randy. Congratulations. Good job, brother.
Mind if I say one last thing?
Absolutely.
Thank you. I don't want to take too much of you guys' time, but I'd be remiss if I didn't think all you guys were coming out here. I mean, I've done 12 pro shows in 3 years I've been a pro, and I've had crowds that are kind of quiet, crowds that are kind of mid. You guys come out here, and I hear the love, truly, all the way up here. So, Tulsa, you guys just keep doing your thing. And, I just want to thank the judging panel, of course. Rich, every time I'm judged by Richard Palmer, he puts us through the rounds, he makes us earn it, and it makes the victory that much sweeter. And, I just want to thank my lady, Tiana. She's my backbone through everything. And I want to thank my coach, Prabh. They're right here in the audience. They believe in me when nobody believes in me. When I don't believe in myself, they're the first ones to pick me back up. And, obviously I want to shout out Eileen, IFBB Oklahoma, all those things. But, just one last thing. A close friend of mine, some of you guys may know him. It's his hometown here, LaMarcus Morris. He's no longer with us, unfortunately. But I turned pro with him. And the same night at USA's, we were first and second together. And we did this show last year. And I just want to give prayers to him and his family and his friends, and if you guys are here. But honestly, guys, I'm the happiest guy in the room right now, and I love y'all, Oklahoma. Thank you.
Good job, Andy. Good job, brother. Thanks, guys.
Ladies and gentlemen,
guys, we did it. Oklahoma Pro champ, back to back. Win number 1 of the season and 10 points on the fucking board. Honestly, we have not really filmed much. I think, myself, Prabh, we've really just been locked in on the job that needs to be done. Normally we're filming the meals and kind of breaking down what we do, but we've just been locked in from the moment we got to Tulsa, and we knew how important this win was and like how much it was needed. And I always got to give credit where it's due. Best look we've ever had again. It seems like I'm a broken record. I say this all the time. But we just continue to improve, and every single show it just gets better and better. Amazing production by Eileen here over at Oklahoma. Took care of us, got us this big ass trophy, this custom poster,
A jacket,
a check, a big ass backpack, a belt, jacket. Probably the coolest thing, this Oklahoma Pro ring. And it's just, honestly guys, this one is just so sweet. It's sweeter than my first pro win. It's sweeter than the 3 wins in a row. It's even sweeter than my Olympia debut. And I think for me, it's because winning 3 felt amazing in a row. But we've done 5, 6 shows since then. And there's been a lot of close calls, the 3rd in San Diego, a look we feel like we could have been better in San Antonio where we placed 5th, and that stung a lot. A 10th place in New York where we knew it wasn't our best look due to some circumstances on our prep. And then, getting second 2 weeks ago, it was really close, and that stung a little bit as well. But, Prabh has always told me throughout this whole process, like, you are an Olympian, and to be transparent with you guys, 2 weeks ago, when I got off stage, I told him I think I want to shut my season down. I just feel like if I can't win one of these shows, I'm not meant to be at the Olympia. I need to shut my season down. And he just constantly, reassured me and gave me affirmations that I'm a very good athlete, and it's just a matter of time, and it's a matter of being in the right lineup in front of the right panel. And today it all came to fruition. I don't want to spend too much time talking, but obviously I got to thank Tiana. She's here. She puts up with me. She helps me with everything. She puts her priorities to the wayside. She leaves our dogs at home, leaves her family at home for weeks and weeks and weeks. And, I wouldn't be able to do it without her either. I want to give Prabh his moment to describe the week, describe the peak and everything from his standpoint. And overall, man, just super, super grateful to get another pro win, our 4th pro win together. And it's looking like a very, very high probability with the amount of points that we have accumulated, we will be making it back to the 2026 Olympia.
So from my point of view, Andy said it exactly how it needed to be said. Weren't really on social media this week. When I don't post before the, essentially today's Saturday, obviously. If I don't post an update on Friday, I'm either locked in or I'm not probably liking the look. And I just knew we needed this one. Like, we needed to get a win on the board, especially as the season's coming to an end. There's still shows left, but more guys are jumping in. Guys are starting to dabble with each other for points, battling each other. Like, we needed to get one on the board because these 10 are very important. But outside of the 10, I think the main thing is just collecting data and bringing a look that we knew we could bring. And to be honest, last week I told Andy 2 weeks ago, I was like, I should have gone with my gut instinct and put you on Legion when I saw him in the gym at about 227 to about 228. And I kind of knew that in hindsight, but, with the way obviously his prep went, you guys heard a little bit about the mishaps, the obstacles we ran into. Obviously the lowest his weight got down to was 220, and then things finally started to ramp up, kick in. Now his lowest stage, his lowest depletion weight is 224. Now we're able to feed up to 227, 228 comfortably. So I think the look finally came together this week. We got a lot of positive feedback from an Olympia level judge who said his physique now has great balance, top to bottom. He doesn't have any glaring weak points. He's strong front to back, side to side. His conditioning is phenomenal. His fullness is great. The hardness to his physique is, a very high level. And essentially was told that he will eventually become a very dangerous guy, for people. Because it's not about body parts. It's not about one standout body part. They said it's about how he creates an X-frame, how he small waistline, vacuum. So we could always get into the analyticals. But I think for myself too, it was a big week. I think for myself, there was more pressure coming into this show of performing and showcasing what I could do as a coach. There's a lot more eyes now on us, as we all know, for a numerous amount of reasons. And it was just about getting the job done. Like, this is, there's a reason why I'm sitting here in Oklahoma. There's a reason why I'll be in Alabama next week. And there's a reason why I show up to almost every pro show, because pictures won't tell me what I need to know. My eyes do. And from my point of view, and my perspective on this win for Andy, it's, I want to continue to refine and improve this physique. Because obviously I have a placing of physiques in my head on what I like as his looks. But being able to go on stage here at 227.5 to 228 pounds, which is about 7 pounds heavier than his Legion win last year and Louisiana win, which 7 pounds is a lot of fullness, muscle added. And then even Oklahoma was our fullest look last year at 223, and we were 4.5, 5 pounds bigger than that. So, that just goes as a testament of how hard he works in the off seasons to really perfect his craft. And then from my point of view, the main objective is just don't miss. Just put him on stage with a respectable physique, and his peak, it held well. He was 227.5 this morning. He came off stage at prejudging at 225.8. We replenished to about 227.5. We tried a little bit, a couple different things with some, fast-acting carbs before the stage, just to get some fluids in, whatever the case may be. But, we don't have to go into that. But a funny thing I will tell you guys is I had him drink Glycojet backstage, and after he drank it, every other competitor followed suit. I had him eat peanut butter backstage right before going on stage, and every competitor followed suit. So they're stealing plays out of the playbook.
Guys, Tiana plays a huge role, and she's obviously not going to give you guys anything from a X's and O's coaching standpoint, but I do want you to, if you want, say something, whether it's how much I complained this week or how annoying I was or
not too bad.
Anything, really.
No, I mean, just the win is always nice, and it's hard. I know he always has such a good attitude regardless of his placing, but I know with the last few shows, like, we haven't won, and even though he's in good spirits, I know, for every competitor, I'm sure it eats away at you a little bit. I'm just so happy, like, with this win, because I know it brings back his confidence, and it's so happy to, it's just so fun to see him win. It's just, you always go to win, and it's I mean, what more can you ask for? He gets to compete with, friends that he, it's just such a good community. It was such a good show, and it's just so much fun, and I'm so happy for him that he gets to have that moment again. The three-peat, like he said, is fun, and I feel like you get such a high from, like, win after win, and then when you don't, and you get, like, you don't win, you start to feel like, oh, like, what happened, but nothing happened is the thing. It's just, you just keep going, and that's what I told him, like, see, that's why you always keep going, because you never know what happens. Just like Prabh said, you got to get in front of the right eyes, the right judges. It was just so fun. I love seeing him win. There's nothing that makes me happier, and I'll put up with him. I'll put up with all the crankiness. It doesn't matter to me. I know it's a prep thing. It's fine. I'll make his meals, and this time he's actually been making his meals a lot more this time. I got a little break, but it's just whatever it takes. This is such a big dream, it's such a big goal, and it's so fun to watch. So yeah, I'm really happy, and I'm so glad I get to be here and do this too. That's it for me.
And guys, I do want to say, to be transparent, I actually said it kind of in my speech on the stage, is like, after the 3 wins, like Tiana said, I was on a high. I've done like 5 or 6 shows since and haven't won any. And I really, really began to question my caliber, question the caliber of athlete that I was, I started to actually kind of believe, like, maybe the 3 wins last year were just because they were weak lineups, or maybe I just got lucky, and maybe it was just a fluke. Like, if I can't duplicate it, maybe that's the only Olympia I'll ever make it back to. And it's such a strange feeling perspective-wise, because, a few years ago, if you would have told me you're going to be placing top 5 at pro shows, I would have been like, fuck yeah, let's do it. And now it's like, you go into a pro show, and if you're not winning or in the mix to win, it's kind of a disappointment. And when you go into these pro shows expecting nothing less than a win, it's hard. Like, winning is expected. It's like, if it's second place or third, it's kind of a letdown, and the vibe is kind of shit. And for me, and I know for Prabh too, although he's believed in me and he's believed this whole time, it does restore my belief in myself as an athlete and my capabilities and my ceiling. And I know if I just keep chipping away at it year after year, like, I can continue to climb the ranks. And like I've always said, with these 2 next to me, the sky's the limit. And you guys know how much I talk about Prabh and how much he means to me as a brother, as a friend, and I mean, obviously as a coach, but those 2 things first. And I feel like the coach never really gets a whole lot of credit, because the athlete is the one on stage, and the athlete gets the shine, and they get the clout, and they get the posts, and they get the social media hype, and they get the contracts, and they get everything, and the coach is kind of just in the background. And when I grow old, I'm gonna have trophies and accolades and all these things that I can look back on and like, hey, you know, when I was in my 20s and 30s, this is what I accomplished. These are my trophies and medals and all these things. And I always think about Prabh and like, what is he going to have, you know, when he's older to show for the work that he's done and, you know, the sacrifices that he's made. And so I remember my first pro debut, my first pro win, I had given him my PIN number because the PIN number, he was like, oh, I love that PIN number. And for this one, bro, I want to give you the ring. I don't have a ring myself, but
I appreciate it.
I
Nice
truly
ring.
just want you to have something for yourself to look back on. I look at it as, you know, just a gesture that I appreciate you, and I wouldn't have the ring without you. I wouldn't have anything, none of this in my career, none of these pro wins, none of these places without you. And if you stop coaching tomorrow, you'll still be my brother, and I know if I stop competing tomorrow, you'll still rock with me, and I just want to say I love you, bro.
I
So
love you too. I think a main perspective here to take, guys, is something we talk about a lot, is don't get too high when the highs are high. Don't get too low when the lows are low. Because the main thing as a competitor that we could all take from this is there's always more work to do in the journey, but you should always embrace where you're currently at. Like, don't try to push yourself somewhere you're not. Don't try to accelerate the process. Enjoy everything for what it is. Because one day you will be a 5th place guy at NPC. Then you will be an overall winner. Then you will be a national top call-out guy. Then you will be a pro card winner, you know? That takes time and effort. So take your time within your journey. Embrace it and enjoy it. But to sign off, like, comment, and subscribe to his channel. I'm sure he's going to keep posting great content. You'll see a lot more of me in there. You'll see a lot more of other athletes in there. And I think it'll be a great time when he makes it back to Olympia this year, because I will tell you guys one thing. We have big plans for the Olympia.
big plans, but right now, celebrate with the people. And we got Alabama next week, so
Alabama.
a better package coming. Let's go. Let's go.